The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Woke up to some crappy news this morning. I don't know if you guys would feel this as much as I feel it on behalf of all of my colleagues. Trump's tariff on Aussie films, 100% tariff on Aussie films is an absolute disaster for our
the
film
Australian industry. It will be.
Yeah, this is very, very, very bad news. We've had a very good trade agreement for quite a long time now where it's really kicked off our industry. That's why we've got Owen Wilson riding around on a Lime scooter, because we've got all the talent here. We've got the most amazing cinematographers here. There's so much talent here.
Screen Queensland do a great job.
They do. They're downstairs.
Right down from where we are right now. They do a great job.
Well, they've actually been incentivising big American franchises and blockbusters to come down here.
Exactly.
Make it financially viable.
All the auditions I had before I moved over to radio, they were all US productions with big American stars. And that's how a lot of our talent are getting good, like big breaks. And that's how we're always at the Oscars representing. Now, the arse has fallen out of that overnight. Like literally, everyone will be going, okay, Australia's off the list now where we're going to make our movies.
It's going to be double, will it? No.
It's going to be double. So people are going to have to pay double at the box office in America. I believe that's how they're going to bring the tax in.
I think the way it will work is, say if it's a $10 million film that they're making and they've brought it to Australia because they want to take advantage of the incentives that we're offering, and then that employs our local people and all the talent that you're talking about. Then for them to show that movie in the States, it would be a dollar for dollar tariff. So if it's a $10 million budget, they would have to pay $10 million to be able to show that into the States, which of course
is that how it works?
They would want to, because that's the biggest market. Well, that's as I understand it. Mitch, that's...
I'm just sort of reading in. There's a lot of people that are saying, look, it's actually unclear how it's going to be put into practice and applied and all that sort of stuff. So he's just sort of come out and said, look, our film industry is dying and this is what we need to do to fix it. And everyone's sort of scrambling.
Oh, it looks like it's a distribution thing. I've opened it up in the paper here. Okay, for example, with a 100% tariff, a film costing $20 million to make in Australia would be charged a $20 million tax if they wanted to sell it in the US.
Yeah,
so it is a distribution issue, yeah. So that it's very rare that Aussie films actually get a $10 million budget. And then American films, if they want to make them over here,
that's where it's going to
have to double
it'd make
their
it price
budget.
prohibitive. There's no reason they do that. There'll be other places. Well, I mean, maybe there's not other places. I presume
Well,
Trump's,
they go to White
Trump's
Lotus.
putting that everywhere.
They talk about the big films that are coming out. I think they're about to start shooting, or maybe they're going to, with this news, they might have to move it. But like the latest in the Godzilla, King Kong movies, they've done the last 2 or 3 down here. That'd be a $250 million budget. And then all of a sudden, if Warner Brothers have to...
$500 million.
Yeah,
throw
I think they're making another one at the moment.
Yeah.
And you're right. And that's exactly why Owen Wilson is in town. It was why Tom Cruise was here.
Mark Wahlberg was here.
That's why Tom Hanks started COVID.
Tom Hanks, I meant. That's right. Yes. Yeah.
It is really, really, really bad news. It's bad news.
And it's kind of crap because it's their fault anyway. The reason they left California is because California makes it really hard to make films at the moment. Like, it's expensive. So it's their own states that created that in the first place. And now they're razzing us for it.
Yeah, especially in Queensland, like California, they want those climates and stuff. It's like they can't just go to the middle America where it's freezing cold. They got to.
And Australia won't be the only one. I'm presuming there's 100% tariffs around the world.
Yeah, I wonder who
anywhere
else
but
is being
America.
hit. Because another place where they're starting to kick off a lot of production is Hong Kong. Believe it or not, they've been building studios up
Not
there.
anymore.
Hong Kong wants our movies.
Yeah, Hong Kong wants our
movies.
movies.
Magic round?
They want our magic round.
Back off.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
I'm looking at my gram right now, and the Met Gala has kicked off.
Oh, it's on now, is it?
Yeah, and I'm looking at some of the outfits. They're only just hitting the red carpet now. Lewis Hamilton has made an appearance, and he looks like if Vanilla Ice were made a Swiss prince. He's in this white outfit with like a back-to-front white cap. He looks like he's being... Look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
He looks like an artist from Paris in the 1800s or something.
What was the theme again?
He does. Oh,
Your
let
own
me have a
style or
look.
something? Or very,
What is the theme? Hang on.
vague.
Met Gala, the theme is
Create your
tailored
style.
for you.
Tailored for you, yeah. So what's that mean?
I don't know what to do, whatever. I guess they're sick of putting
And
parameters on things.
where's it on at? Because where was he? He was in Miami yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
for the F1.
Is it the same place every time? It doesn't say where it is. I don't know
I don't
where
know.
it is.
Somewhere in America.
Sarah Jessica Parker won't be turning up this time, which is a shame because she always comes with banging dress. I'd love to see what Blake Lively wears. She always wears the best frocks.
What happened to Sarah Jessica Parker?
She said she's working, and everyone's like, but you're the fashion queen.
Working where?
Yeah, what are you doing? Writing a blog? Come on. Come on, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Has she got a blog in the Courier Mail due on Wednesday and she hasn't done it yet?
Wait, is that your tips or is that mine?
You keep going. I'll read while she didn't make it.
Hang on, I'm having a look.
Right.
Oh, it's a fundraiser.
Yeah, it always has been a fundraiser, actually.
Sydney Sweeney looks completely sort of not Sydney Sweeney like. She looks like she's wearing a dress that you could go to the Oscars, but that's not what the Met's all about. Like, she should be dressed in something bizarre.
I know you meant to wear something a bit outrageous, but she's gone, you know what, I don't have to because I'm hot and I've got the best rack in the biz.
Fair enough.
And she's kind of framed it beautifully in that outfit. Like, she looks really classy. She's got a J-Lo kind of slick back hairdo with the little kind of curl lick on the forehead. And then she's framed her décolletage.
The chest is cut out.
The chest is cut out. She's got like a keyhole.
Yes.
Keyhole.
Oh, Lordy. I'm just going to look at it. Yeah.
I think she looks fantastic.
That
Good on her.
works. That
She's
works.
turned up. She doesn't look like a
She looks great.
a sideshow. But
She's my
Gaga
favourite.
always delivers and Blake Lively always delivers. Like, remember when Blake Lively... Actually, you probably don't. Why am I saying that? Remember when the Broncos saw Blake Lively wear this dress? That it
He's gonna make it rugby
changed.
league.
She had... It was her, wasn't it? She had the fairy godmother who came and did this. Oh, was that Ariana Grande? I think it was Ariana Grande. And they kind of did a magic change and her whole dress changed colour. Like she was Cinderella.
No, I didn't see that gimmick. That sounds pretty good. What? Before your very eyes.
Before your very eyes. And Jeremy was saying just the other day, while watching the football, he said, have they ever brought more LED lighting
to
into
Florence.
outfits?
Yeah, I'd be all up for that.
I think it makes sense.
A
Like,
little
imagine
battery pack.
boning.
Little
Yeah.
battery pack somewhere.
There's no reason why we can't be lit, ladies. Like,
I'm all up for that.
you know what? If I ever get to go to an awards ceremony for
Yeah.
this industry,
LED it.
I'm going to... Right, everyone, don't do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to LED
The only time
my
I've ever
dress.
in Vegas, I bought a shirt with a battery pack, and it had like it.
You used to have those sweat ones.
It had
as
like-
you'd sweat, the
Yeah, that's not
Had
colours would
reindeer and
change.
Santa riding across it.
No, it was like it was like an equalizer, like the sound bars of an equalizer.
Oh,
like the,
cool.
And it,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
And it matched the music. There was a little microphone on my battery pack.
Did you have a keyboard tie too?
No, I never had that. Didn't
Okay.
go back far.
Where were you?
That far
Coachella
back.
or something?
No, it was in Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas,
yeah,
baby.
I never
I'm
wore
waiting
it.
for more celebrities to walk the red carpet. Come
Well, that's
on.
good. It's underway.
It is underway. And everyone's looking
Sydney Sweeney's definitely
sparkle-arkling.
the pick so far,
Well, she's the only one.
in my opinion.
Oh, unless you want Lewis.
And anyone else going to walk down that carpet, she's still going to be my pick.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Smarter than Nikki before. I had to do the word necessary.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you were
yeah.
like, that's a tricky one to spell.
Okay, I always get it wrong.
And it's because our English language just plays silly buggers with us all the time.
They reckon it's the hardest language to learn.
And without
Really?
doubt, when I was learning German, it made me start to understand English more because I didn't understand English until I learned German. I went, oh my God, what are we doing with that? But it kind of explained why we do all the stupid things we do with our
Because
words.
of Latin.
Oh God, let's do this again. No, I've done my smart bit. Now,
No, but Latin's the old
oldie
ancient one, but they're all sort of based on. My dad learnt Latin at school.
oh, stuff that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's. I've learned German. I haven't been to Germany. It's been useless.
Yeah.
But I was watching Instagram the other day, and this Aussie guy in his truck on a video has just nailed it to perfection. Listen to this guy.
The word physical, right? The PH at the start makes an F sound. But if you think of the word laugh, the two letters at the end make the F sound, which is a G and an H. And then when you think of the word through, the G and the H at the end don't make any sound at all. But if you take the H and the R out of through, you get tough. And then all of a sudden the GH has got something to say about it.
Yeah, that is ridiculous when you think of it
It
that
is
way.
ridiculous.
All of a sudden, the GH has got something to say about it.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I was reading about this AFL player who was playing for Collingwood and was interviewed, I think, over the weekend on, I'm not sure what it was, radio I think it was, but he was talking about his early days when he broke into the AFL. He was living with another player, but that player was older and I think had their deal going on with their missus at home, and so he was kind of left to his own for meals and all the rest of it. And he got into the habit of just ordering Uber Eats.
Yeah.
For lunch and dinner. He said the club would generally provide them breakfast, but he was just a young bloke and went, bugger this. He's earning some good money, so it was just Uber Eats for lunch and dinner.
I still say it's economically not the worst idea.
If I went back to my uni days and early Sydney years, I would be Uber Eatsing everything.
Yeah, if you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's hard to grocery shop for yourself because you waste so much.
That's it. Because you have to go out and buy.
You buy a salad. I have it once. I put it in the fridge. 4 days later, it's gone off. I chuck it out. You know what I mean?
Well, this bloke over the course of 1 year, his Uber Eats bill came in at $28,000.
Well, that's about how much food
how much would you
costs?
spend? Yeah, that's my point.
I did the maths on it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so it worked out.
Brendan Favola did this as well.
And may I also say, he'd also be a Platinum 1 Uber.
What does that mean? You get it quicker?
Which I am. Well, if you'll get like huge discounts, so you'll get like, say you get a Thai meal for $42, it'll be minus $12 or $14 or something like that.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Really?
free delivery, free this, yeah.
Well, he must have been a big eater then, because if at $28,000, that comes in at $538 a week, and then divide that by 7 days in the week, he was spending $76.92 a day.
If it's
on
2
Uber
meals,
Eats.
that's $35 a pop.
I was thinking it was one meal. I'm like, he's going through $76 on Uber
Pretty easy to
Eats.
do it.
That's like 4
In
burritos.
one meal?
You know, if you just got normal, like, you know.
But he was having lunch as well.
Yeah, you got delivery fees and things like
Yeah,
that.
so
It does add up.
That roughly works out $38 a meal if he's lunch and dinner, but that's also 7 days a week.
Yeah.
365.
That's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but take away
That's
the amount of
relentless.
money you'd have to spend on pots and pans and fuel to go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
And parking if he has to pay to park at the supermarket. Look, Uber Eats is looking good. I'm just saying. I'm sick of cooking. I've been cooking for my family for
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I would love to see what a family of, say, 4
with Uber
spend on
Eats?
groceries a year.
Oh, insane.
It's like $400 a week now to feed those bastards.
Yeah.
Like,
There you go.
yes.
How much is that
To
then?
fill those holes in there. Yeah.
400 times 52.
Lots.
Lot. I don't know. No, that's-
Two.
Well, that'd be 20 odd grand, but
Okay,
it'd more than
right.
that. It'd be more than
It'd have to be
than
more
that.
than that.
Yeah, it definitely costs more than that.
Yeah.
Jeremy's probably listening right now going, and the rest, because he does all the shopping now.
And if he's an AFL player and he's picking up...
Oh, I'm not having a go. I'm just saying
trying to
it's
work it out.
interesting.
If he's picking up $300K and you're only spending 28 grand a year on food, you know, it's
and
like-
he's doesn't have to cook at
Doesn't
all.
have to cook.
Yeah. Oh, I'm kind of saying it just from a envious point of view. Like, how good would it be? Like, you know, you couldn't Uber Eats the whole family for a whole year. Like, that would be insane as well.
You'd have to be J-Lo. You'd have to have her budget.
Oh, yeah, that's what you mean.
I just jumped to J-Lo. Yeah.
J-Lo? Specifically
Well,
J-Lo?
yeah, well, you're talking about footy, so I'm bringing in like the kind of entertainment side.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. I would have gone Beyonce.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.